All right, so this is a live look from Chopper 5. Now, earlier, authorities asked the helicopters to back off from the situation. Right now, this is a live look. We're not quite sure which building we're looking at, or even if this is the building that has the hostages in it. But you can see a lot of vehicles on the perimeter near that building. We have been told that there's a large police presence. You saw it in some of the live video that you saw earlier. A lot of cars coming in and out, some sheriff's vehicles as well as from the CHP. Again, an active shooter situation right now. 2 hostages confirmed, but no update on injuries at this point.
Yeah, no reports of any casualties so far. Again, just looking at this picture from Chopper 5 here, like you said, Kenny, it is hard to tell what building G is, but it looks like the building, well, now we're kind of zooming into that corner right there where the big tree is, where you could see all of that law enforcement. So it's hard to tell. There are a few buildings where you see more law enforcement vehicles surrounding it than some other buildings, but it looks like probably about 3 areas on that campus where there is just, it's just saturated with law enforcement.
All right, joining us on the phone right now, we have John Fransen from the CHP. John, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
All right, so John, what's the very latest? We've been getting updates throughout the morning, but what's the latest right now?
Obviously, this is still extremely preliminary, so I can give you the basics. We do have an active shooter with the hostage situation at the Veterans Home in Yountville. We're working hand in hand with the Napa County Sheriff's Office, who's going to do the lead in the investigation, but we're also, CHP is also helping establish a secure perimeter around this rather expansive property. And we're also helping with clearing out buildings, evacuating that area to get the potential victims out of harm's way.
Do we know anything right now as far as any casualties?
Haven't heard of any casualties as of yet. As far as the facts and figures, the numbers and all that, I'm hesitant to put anything out there as of right now because I don't know. I don't know the exact number that we're dealing with, and until I have confirmation of that, we're not providing that information.
It has been reported that 3 hostages, 3 people were taken hostage at first, and now 2 hostages. Can you tell us?
Exactly. I don't want to put numbers out there without knowing. So once we get confirmation from our folks on the ground, I don't want to put out a number in there because I want the public to have the right answer.
John, can you give us a sense of what happened? Can you tell us how many shots were fired? We're hearing multiple things out there.
Right, and it's too early to say exactly how many shots were fired. Several shots were fired. We do have an active shooter. We do have a hostage situation, and so now we're trying to bring all our resources to bear to try and get everyone out of here or out of this location as safe as possible.
So what happens at this point when there is a hostage situation like that? What kind of communication has been made with the suspect?
I can't go into specifics on that. Once everything unfolds, we'll probably be able to provide more insight into exactly what happened during this situation. But right now, everything's still unfolding. It's still preliminary, and just want to be very careful in the information we're putting out there at this time.